I am upset about abortion rights.
Tell us about that.
I'm mad about it because
All right. I am still here at Gazelle's Head to Toe with the lovely, lovely Miss Meckole.
Yes.
Now, for those of you who don't know Miss Meckole, you're missing out. Because she's one in a million. Now, Meckole helped me when I was running and just gave me ideas, talking points when I was running for, I believe, Hamilton County Commissioner.
Yep.
And she wants me to stay out here. So, Meckole, tell us, what's been going on?
Well, first of all, I had a grandbaby, so I'm very excited.
Congratulations!
Yeah, and it's a girl.
Congratulations.
So I got a girl and a boy.
Right.
She's going to be spoiled.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
For
I
sure.
already know.
Yep. Two, I am upset about abortion rights.
Okay. Tell us about that.
I'm mad about it because this is our body. We didn't ask permission to be born a woman.
Right.
So we shouldn't have to ask permission to do what we need to do with our bodies.
Right.
It's like an invasion of everything.
Right.
Like, we can't go tell them they can't have sex because it takes two people to have sex.
That's true.
It takes two people to have a baby. So we can't tell men, oh, that's your birth control. You just can't go out and have sex. We can't tell them. So why could they tell us we can't have an abortion?
Right.
And it just gets my wig loose is all.
Right. I get it. You know, I remember growing up. I remember growing up. You know, I was raised in a religious household. So, of course, you know, they say the Bible is they say it's an abomination of the person, this, that, and the other. And so I always said I would never have an abortion or I would never pay for an abortion. But one of my friends came to me and she was like devastated. She was devastated. She said she didn't want it to change her life forever. And so, you know, I loaned her the money. Now, me personally, you know, I don't have any children and I would love to have children. And I'm 50 years old. So me personally, I would not have an abortion, but I don't believe that I have a right to ever tell anyone else what to do with their body. And at the end of the day, the decisions you make are your decisions to make. And that's between you and your creator.
Yeah.
You know, whether you call him Allah, Jesus, Jehovah, whatever you call him.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have to answer. I'm going to have to answer for the decisions I make in this life, and so are you.
Yes.
So, I mean, I get it.
But I mean, just think about the child who gets raped at 10, though.
Right.
And gets pregnant.
Right.
Are we going to force that child on that kid?
Mm.
And then what accountability does the man who rapes her?
Right. Well, luckily there was a case here in Ohio where the child had to go to Indiana and have an abortion, and the perpetrator was convicted. Well, he is, you know,
so he is
incarcerated
convicted
now. So
okay,
yeah, they charged him. As far as the conviction and the sentencing, I don't know, but I get it. I totally get it. You
so
know?
Ohio charged him.
Yes, Ohio charged him. Ohio charged him.
Well, the charges probably dropped by now, but we ain't gonna go into that. Yeah.
Ohio charged him after there was so much pressure and after there was so much media attention about the issue. So ultimately, the baby did get
The abortion.
She did have the abortion. She's going to be traumatized just by the experience.
The whole experience.
So not just
the abortion, but all the politics and everything that goes with it.
All the media attention that came with it. The fact that she had been violated by this gentleman who I believe he was a family
friend. Yes.
You know, it's just devastating, but it happens all too often in our communities. You know, I come from a really large family, and we are really, really, really like protective of our babies. And back in the day, I could come to your house and spend the night. I could go to Crystal's house and spend the night.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if one of your uncle tried to get fresh with me, I would tell somebody, and that situation would be handled.
Right.
But unfortunately, all too often, these babies are being violated.
Yeah.
You know, not only in homes but in the streets.
Exactly.
And it's sad. And so I get what you're saying as far as protecting Roe versus Roe v. Wade.
Yes.
I get it.
And then there's another scenario as to, say for instance, if you go into labor or, you know what I'm saying, and then God forbid something goes wrong, you're hemorrhaging. I can't even talk right now, but you know what I'm trying to say. They're gonna wait until you're on their last leg for you to get an abortion, if that's what's the cause of your illness. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like, I gotta be almost dying before I can have an abortion?
Yeah.
Like, come on, people.
And you know what? You know, I'm still out here in this political arena, and growing up, I had an opportunity to work for a telemarketing firm, and I didn't realize that we were working on a political campaign. So the first political campaign that I ever worked on was for Republican candidate, Governor George Voinovich, who, and the question we were asking is, do you believe in abortion? Do you believe that abortion should only be legal in the case of the life of a woman, if it's going to subject a woman to life-threatening injuries, molestation, or rape? So that was one of the questions. And so now, just thinking about the fact that I'm in this political space and we're having this discussion about Roe v. Wade, it's really interesting, but it's so political. So this has been a conversation for years, an ongoing conversation. You know, my concern is that the Supreme Court, especially how it was stacked with the ops.
Yes.
It was stacked with the ops.
Definitely was.
My concern is that they're going to abuse their authority and overturn Roe v. Wade. Especially, now, did you hear, I think the members of the U.S. Senate went before the Supreme Court, and when Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was speaking, they got up and walked out on her.
Yeah, I saw that.
The black woman.
I saw that, the one that, the junior Supreme Court.
How disrespectful. How disrespectful. It shows that they don't have, it was misogynistic.
For sure.
It was racist.
For sure.
It showed that they don't respect you. Now, how is it that they're not respecting Ketanji Brown Jackson when Kavanaugh, I think, or one of the justices got confirmed in the middle of the night by former President Trump? And it's like they want us to hail to them, but then when it's a black woman, when it's a woman,
and she was overqualified.
More qualified than any other justice.
Any of those. She's definitely overqualified.
I'm so looking forward to coming on your show next Wednesday at 12
Next
o'clock.
Wednesday from 12 to 1, I'm on Clutch Radio. My show is called I Heard You.
Okay.
And we talk about everything.
And they're going to hear us.
Yes.
I can tell now they're going to hear us, right?
Yes. For sure.
Yes. So, okay. Other than that, tell people where they can find you. I mean, because you see she got a lot to talk about there.
They can find me on Facebook. My tag name on Facebook is Meckole Heard. On Instagram, it's Arzuli Entertainment. You can find me.
Okay. All right. Look forward to hearing me next Wednesday at 12 o'clock.
Yes. On Clutch Radio.
Clutch Radio on We Will Be Heard.
Yes.
All right?
I heard you.
I heard you.
I heard you.
We will be heard. All right. Thanks for coming on, lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome.